Every child deserves a promising future, a healthy life, and protection from harm. With this principle at the forefront, in 2009, Save the Children initiated the Children's Action Against Oppression and Neglect, or CHAON project, in Muzaffargarh District, Punjab, and Sangar District, Sindh. After the successful implementation of Phase 1, CHAON Phase 2 started in 2014 in Lodhran District, Punjab, and Shaheed Benizarabad District in Sindh.
The purpose of CHAON was to test a holistic child protection system in the rural context of Sindh and Punjab. This was to ensure that children are able to exercise their rights to protection, development, survival and participation.
Village-level community organizations, or COs, were formed to sensitize people about child rights. To sensitize children about their right to protection, child clubs were formed, where children were encouraged to become the agents of change. Under this structure, children hold monthly meetings to bring their issues to light and how to address them.
ये जो CHAON प्रोजेक्ट आयो इने मां असांखे ख़बर पई असां जा बि हुकूक आहिनि पोइ असां हर गोठ जे बचे खे असां ॿुधायो ॿारनि जा बि हुकूक आहिनि
स्कूल हूंदो वाशरूम नहीं हूंदा स्कूल दे पढ़ाई घणी नहीं हल्दी थोड़ी हल्दी है किताब नहीं होंदे जेके असां आप मसले हल न कर सकदे उहे असां दरख्वास्त दे सीपीयू दे मोकलींदा.
Members of these village-level community organizations formed and registered community-based organizations, or CBOs, at Union Council level. Issues raised at village level that needed Union Council-wide attention are discussed at CBO meetings and formulated into action plans.
मेरे वालिदैन मेरी शादी की प्लानिंग कर रहे थे तब मैंने कहा कि मैंने आगे पढ़ना है. जब टीम आई तो उन्होंने मीटिंग्स की, ट्रेनिंग थी, समझाया घर वालों को, मेरे अब्बू को कम उम्र में शादी भी नहीं करनी चाहिए, इतनी मुकम्मल हो जाए तब शादी की प्लानिंग करें.
जो ये कम्युनिटी बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस बनाते हैं इसमें ये बड़े लोगों को मोटिवेट करती है. हमने इम्पैक्ट एनालिसिस मुख्तलिफ जगहों पे करवाया है और CBOs के बाद लोगों में लेवल ऑफ अवेयरनेस भी जो है ना वो उसमें ज़्यादा बढ़ा है.
To develop synergy between organizations working in project districts, the child rights advocacy networks were formed. The goal was to develop a district-level body that facilitates coordination between organizations so that the gaps in policies and implementation and goals of advocacy of child rights and protection are achieved through collective action and collaboration.
उसमें NGOs भी शामिल है, बार भी है, उसमें प्रेस भी है, ट्रेड यूनियन भी है, टीचर्स यूनियन भी है. 40 के लगभग जो है सरकारी और गैर सरकारी तंजीमें जो हैं वो इसकी मेंबर है.
हमारे जो इधर कपास होती है उसमें भी बच्चे लेबर करते हैं, ईंटों के भट्ठे हैं उस पर भी लेबर करते हैं. हमने एक रेजोल्यूशन मूव करवाया उधर, तो हमारे पास जो लेबर है उस पर बैंड हो जाए, तो ये हमारी भी अचीवमेंट अच्छी हुई है.
To ensure that the specific village-level issues of men, women, boys and girls were brought to collective knowledge, the Child Rights Group was formed with a clear mechanism of coordination within community organizations and child clubs. For joint action planning, a village development plan catering to the needs of all segments was developed and implemented. In each of the districts under the CHAON 2 project, a child protection unit was set up to bring child protection issues to light.
जब सीपीयू का क़याम अमल में आया तो एक रेफरल मैकेनिज़्म फॉर्म हुआ, लोगों में अवेयर भी आई और लोग डायरेक्ट सीपीयू में आना शुरू हुए और हम बच्चों के केसेस फिर कंसर्न अदारों में भेजने लगे.
Under the health component, the formation of community structures was facilitated, so that communities and government were brought on the same platform for the common benefit of children. Health facility staff was capacitated on essential maternal and newborn health and integrated management of neonatal childhood illnesses to provide better services. Furthermore, quality improvement teams, or QITs, were formed so that the community and health facility staff could collaborate, cover communication gaps, and bring improvements in the environment and services of health facilities. Special focus was given to gender inclusion and representation of the physically challenged in these QITs.
पहले तो इधर सी लेडीज़ गांव की जो चेकअप करवाने भी जो शोर थे या मर्द थे नहीं करवाने देते थे, लेकिन अभी इतनी अवेयरनेस सर आ गई है कि वो खुद उनको लेकर LHV से चेकअप करवा रहे हैं।
2-3 यूनियन काउंसिल में BAUs पे मैं खुद गया और इनके वर्क देखा था मैंने, तो इसमें इन लोगों ने मुझसे हेल्थ काउंसिल मैंने खुद अमेंडमेंट करके दी है उसमें, हालांकि उसमें ऐसा पहले प्रोविजन नहीं था, और सिर्फ यही नज़रिया था कि चूँकि वाकई वो बेहतर वर्क कर रहे थे।
To continue awareness raising on mother and child health, village-level women support groups were formed. Lady health workers in the project districts were provided training on the women's support group methodology to educate communities in their collective as well as door-to-door campaigns.
मेल वॉलंटियर के जो सेशन हो रहे हैं ना, उनका ये फ़ायदा हुआ है, उन्हें मालूम हो रहा है कि ख़वातीन के मसाइल वाकई हो रहे हैं और उनमें मर्द का साथ भी लाजमी है।
असांजी हिते डिलीवरी थींदी, पोइ ॿार खे पुराणा पतरा खे ॿार जो नाड़ो ॿाड़ो वठंदी, ॿार खे झटिको छुईंदो, पोइ ॿार मरियो पींदो, टोका बोकासी लॻारायूं था, पोइ अस्पतालनि पे वञूं था।
The CHAON project has also focused on providing children with an education so that they have a chance at a better life. The primary focus of the activities was to identify out-of-school children engaged in labor, such as cotton picking, and offer them the opportunity to learn and to mainstream them in government schools so that they can continue their education. For this purpose, accelerated learning centers were set up where the children were prepared for regular curricula.
पहले दिन तो मैं इस स्कूल में आई तो मुझे बोलनी भी नहीं आती थी, फिर आस्ते आस्ते सर ने हमको इशारा किया, फिर बोलना सिखाया, फिर पढ़ना सिखाया।
At these centers, as well as at government schools, focused programs like Literacy Boost and Numeracy Boost were introduced to make learning fun and effective.
हमें इसे सिखाया कि लफ्ज़ क्या है, जुमला क्या है, अक्षर क्या है। बे हो, ये तो एक अक्षर हो गया ना, बलब, ये तो लफ्ज़ हो गया, और जुमला बलब बरे प्यो।
पहले तो मुझे 1 रुपया का गिनना नहीं आता था, आज 10 मिलियन का भी गिनना आता है।
ILC की स्पोर्ट लोधरा में बेहतरीन साबित हुई। हमारे टीचर्स ने भी उससे बहुत कुछ सीखा, जो कुछ उन्हें ट्रेन किया गया उससे खासा फ़र्क पड़ा।
ट्रेनिंग से पहले हम बच्चों को पुराने तरीके से पढ़ा रहे थे, कोई खेल का उसमें तसव्वुर नहीं था। जो ट्रेनिंग में हम लोगों ने सीखी सरगर्मियाँ, वही सरगर्मियाँ मैंने बच्चों में डेवलप की और बच्चों में बहुत फ़र्क आया।
The community learning worker model has also been introduced in each of the districts, where alternate, engaging methods are used to boost children's literacy and numeracy skills. Additionally, their parents are also sensitized towards these methodologies so that their learning continues the same way at home. School management committees were formed to bring community members and school management on the same platform to work together, come up with school improvement plans, highlight challenges in children's education, and overcome them. To sensitize children towards hygienic habits and health practices, the School Health and Nutrition Program was introduced at schools and ALC centers. Teachers were trained on child-focused health education. School-based health education clubs were formed to maintain and oversee the health and hygiene status of the school.
In 2012, we established one child protection unit in District Sangha. Currently, there are 10, and now the Child Protection Authority has the mandate to open the CHAON model child protection units across Sindh province.
CHAON project learnings translated into advocacy asks. Those advocacy asks translated into the legislation on child protection, allocation of resources, and there is an implementation mechanism in place to protect children.
जो मिसिंग फैसिलिटीज़ गवर्नमेंट की नज़र या उनके परव्यू में नहीं आ रही हैं और मौजूदा वक्त के मुताबिक वो ज़रूरी हैं, वो ये लोग हमें प्रोवाइड करें। सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी विद देम। लोगों का फीडबैक बहुत अच्छा है और मैं समझता हूँ कि गवर्नमेंट अकेले ये काम नहीं कर सकती, पब्लिक को साथ हाथ मिलाना पड़ेगा।
With a focus on raising awareness in communities to ensure that no child faces abuse, the efforts of Save the Children through its IKEA Foundation funded CHAON project will continue till 2018. Children are little citizens of the world. If their hopes and dreams are nourished and their bright futures are ensured, they will become assets to their families, their communities, and indeed to their country.